Baby, you know it's real. You know it's real. This BadGuyMaddox is on live with BadGuyMaddox. I said, baby, do you want to watch a BadGuyMaddox stream tonight? Everybody, welcome to the BadGuyMaddox Twitch TV channel. I am BadGuyMaddox, Twitch's #1 bad guy, and we are coming at you live with Combat Evolved Episode 4. Main event tonight. Anna Adams and Barry Barnes, a.k.a. I don't like this team. They're very obnoxious. They call themselves Full Throttle Love. And they will be facing Lucha Brothers. And there is some some tension there because it was Barry Barnes of Full Throttle Love who did attack Ray Phoenix at Brawl in the Big Apple, took his mask, and competed in the Riot Royale. What's going on, Riot Spider? Welcome in, bro. What up, Naughty by Nature? How you doing, man? Get all this shit off my screen. Guess I'll switch over to the PlayStation. So I've noticed there's been an echo on my streams, and I'm trying to diagnose it. I know I'm almost positive that it has something to do with this ChatLink Pro device, but I can't quite figure out. I've tried to use the isolator. I've tried to change sound settings, and I just can't figure it out. But I'm on, like, I did a recording today without the ChatLink Pro plugged in. I had no echo. Plugged it in, I immediately heard the echo. So I know it has to do with that device. I don't know what the workaround is. I'm almost debating, no joke, buying a fucking Xbox Series S used. Just getting a used one. Buying 2K on it, and then doing, because you could, on Xbox for some reason, I don't know why PlayStation doesn't have this setting, but Xbox, you could do audio on both your headset and the console, and that's how I was able to do audio when I streamed on Xbox without needing this ChatLink thing, dude. This ChatLink thing is just not, like, I'm not a fan of it at all. Nautilus is here, Godfather Blizz is here, man. It's good to see you guys. Hope you guys are having a good day. I go back to work Thursday. Tomorrow is officially my last day of vacay. Figured I'd kind of go out with a bang, put some food on the grill today. I don't grill like that. And I grilled, man. It was fun, man. Put some sausage links on there, some hot dogs. Wasn't a fan of how my bratwurst turned out. I got those big ass stadium ones. And I mean, they're cooked. They're cooked, but they didn't taste right. I didn't like how they tasted, I guess. Junior year of high school, dude. That's exciting. Any thoughts on what's going on, Hayes? Any thoughts on your future? What are you like? Are you thinking college? If so, what have you thought about? Right, Spider with a 5-stream streak. Love to see it. Thanks for the love, bro. I appreciate you so much, man. You have no idea. Glad to see you guys here on this festive Combat League day. I'm gonna shorten this so I can see everything a little bit better. There we go. Put this in the upper left away from the light. Gotta look up to read. I'm doing good. I just watched some old wrestling matches. What were you watching? I'm always curious to see what wrestling people are watching. Go to Universal over here, get this hooked up. Liz, I was gonna DM you. Still got some cool stuff going with Smoke tonight. College is definite. I've been studying film cinema studies. Okay, that's cool. I can tell you a little bit about that. I was originally going to go to school for a filmmaking degree. I was going to go to Emerson way back in 2007 and just didn't. I was always one of those guys in my 20s that would always talk about doing stuff in an abstract sense. Like, oh, I'll do that in the future. Next time I'll do that, and I just never did. Now I try to go after everything. If there's something I want, I try not to I don't know. I feel like I let doubts and all that shit really interfere with my 20s big time. So just trying to work on that, I guess. Where the fuck are the Battle Royals? There you go. Watch Kerry Von Erich versus Ric Flair. That's an awesome match. That's when oh my god, Kerry's brother. Why can I remember who was the original, not the original, who was the older brother? wasn't Lance Von Erich. What? Who? I know it wasn't Lance. Uh, I gotta look. You had Harry, Fritz, Chris, Kevin, Mike, and David. David Von Erich is who I'm thinking of. David was kind of like the heir apparent for NWA at one point. I can't believe I had to look that up, dude. That's how you know your mind's shot. You're just not like you're not in tune with anything pro wrestling anymore. If you asked me that 2 years ago, 4 years ago, I would have shot the name off immediately. Now I'm just like, fuck, what was his name? It's on the tip of my tongue, but I don't remember. Thank you, guys, for correcting me there. Mike Awesome versus Tanaka Heatwave. AJ Styles Nakamura Wrestle Kingdom. Isn't it crazy how good that match was? And then how, not to like be rude or anything, but like how good that match was versus like they didn't deliver when they revisited that rivalry in WWE at all. They just did not. They did not come through on that whatsoever. So unfortunate. Oh yeah, Iron Claw's such a good movie. I saw that opening night. Nacho Mac and I went, dude. She cried during the movie. I mean, she's like, look, I'm not gonna act like I haven't cried on a movie, so I'm not even gonna go there. But yeah, I'm telling you, man, with Nacho Mac, if a movie's hitting, if she's crying. Like if she's crying during a movie, then the movie's hitting on a different level. Cause I thought I was critical. She will okay, so one of my favorite movies is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind with Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet. And I could not wait to show this to Nacho Mac. This was 6 years ago. She had never seen this movie. And I think it's for me, if you're my age, when that movie came out in '05, so I was in high school when it came out. That movie to me is one of the best rom-coms. Not even really a rom-com. I described it as a romance movie with some comedy in it. And she watched it and she's like, I didn't laugh once. I would not call that a comedy. And I'm over here thinking holy shit. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. I think it's an incredible movie. And she's over there, I didn't laugh, therefore it's trash. The WrestleMania match couldn't get out of first gear. Yeah, and dude, I genuinely wonder why that is. What was it about their stuff in WWE that they I know some people like to say that Nakamura was kind of coasting when he was working there. I mean, he was just kind of glad to get paid. I don't buy that. Because, man, that guy was killing it in NXT. Yep, they sure did. They cut out the youngest brother. He was the run of the family, very small. He always felt like he had something to prove. Unfortunately, dude, he passed away too, man. That family just they had so much to deal with, dude. It's just super unfortunate. So we're gonna give it some time before we start the show. We got technically 5 minutes before I would start. I just want to make sure everyone gets a chance to come in here and say what up. Also found it weird that looking back at the Hall of Fame, Spike Dudley didn't get in the Hall of Fame with the Dudleys. Yeah, but I mean, should he have? And that's no offense to Spike Dudley. I think Spike wasn't really with the Dudleys like that. Not really until they came to WWE. I mean, if you're going to celebrate the Dudleys, I really feel like you should celebrate them as a tag team and not as a whole Dudley family. If we're talking Hall of Fame. Now, if we're talking ECW, well then, yeah, you got to have Big Dick Dudley. You got to have Dances with Dudley. You got to have, who was before Spike? Was it Little Snot Dudley? He was kind of a hippie, kind of drug, obviously LSD was the reason for his nickname. Bro, I'm not kidding. I'm super excited to be going to London for Forbidden Door. That is this Sunday, right? It's going to be a hell of a show, dude. That's I can't wait. I won't be there live, but I'll be watching it for sure. You already know. The last two Jin Von Erich passed away. The last Jin. Wait, what? I don't know what that means. You're gonna have to enlighten me on what you're trying to say here, my friend. I'm so sorry. Oh, we gotta have some vibes going. Y'all gotta like call me out when I'm not playing music, dude. Where's the vibes? Come on now. Get some music playing until we get the shit going. Spike Dudley versus Mike Awesome is one of my favorite matches of all time. I don't really remember that match a whole lot. The only thing when I think of Spike Dudley in ECW, I think of Bam Bam Bigelow throwing him into the crowd, and that's like really the only thing I had. Well, and then he had the giant play some Rage, baby. What the fuck? He had the giant killer gimmick for a little bit near the end of ECW's run before he came to WWE. I do remember that too. The last living son of Von Erich is Kevin Von Erich, and he is still alive. And he has two sons, Ross, and I, for the life of me, cannot remember his brother's name. Ross Von Erich. Anyway, they're in Ring of Honor. They were the Trios champions with Dustin Rhodes, but Rhodes just got injured. He's out for a little bit, so I don't know what they're doing, but they're awesome, dude. I'm a big fan of them. They, the very first time I saw them was when they were on MLW. And I want to say they were facing MJF and Rich. Oh, what's that guy's name? Richard Holiday? Why, dude? Why is my brain not working? Am I really eating that? I'm eating too many vegetables. Is that my issue? Am I eating too many vegetables? I don't remember anything. Richard Holiday is his name. Thank God. I was gonna say I cannot remember his name. They beat MJF and Richard Holiday for the MLW Tag Team titles. I thought they were awesome. Maddox in a server I was in, I told people I would rather have worked for Vince Russo and Paul Heyman because I knew I was going to get paid by Vince Russo, and people were like, but what about the booking? Well, those people have probably never had a job where they didn't get paid on time. I mean, look, as a young 20-year-old kid, I worked for a guy that was always late on paying people, and I'm telling you, once I think I went to a little an office retail store shortly after that, and obviously no issues with payroll. That was like by itself. The work was way different, but it was just so like peace of mind to know that I didn't have to worry about getting paid on time. Well, now we're talking about two different things. Paul Heyman as a booker is way better than Vince Russo. Now, if we're talking owner, you also want to keep in mind you're saying I think you're conflating booking with running the company. Vince Russo was not paying his talent. You know, he was WCW was owned by a corporation. You know, they were owned by an entity that could make payroll. Now, if we're going to talk about who the better booker was, Paul Heyman, and I don't even think it's up for debate. I mean, the one thing that Paul Heyman always did really well was that he could hide your flaws and really accentuate your positives. Like 911, dude, that guy was not a worker. He was just a big heavyweight guy that, I mean, it was just a hoss. But man, he got super over because for the longest time, he would just come out and murder somebody. And I mean, when I first started watching ECW like on the regular as kind of a quote unquote smart wrestling fan in high school. So my viewpoint was obviously ECW had ceased to operate for a long time. So I was just going back and watching stuff on YouTube and downloading stuff off of like LimeWire and other peer-to-peer servers. And my viewpoint was ECW was a work rate company. So when I went back and watched ECW shows, I hated 911, right? And then I would say after about 4 different, I'd say 4 or 5 weeks or 4 or 5 episodes into hardcore TV, it was just like, as soon as 911 was like, oh, someone's dying. Like he just got over with me, dude. He was awesome. I don't know, big fan. Yeah, I mean, payroll's way different. I'm not saying that to like abscond or not hold Paul Heyman accountable. He should have paid his wrestlers. You know, he just wasn't the best financial guy. But if we're talking like Maddox, who do you think the better booker was? I mean, I don't even think you can debate who the better booker was, dude. It was Paul Heyman. Russo, in my estimation, needed, and this is just from like personal opinion, and we'll start the show in about 3 minutes, guys. My personal opinion on Vince Russo, right, is that Vince Russo needed a filter. He needed somebody to kind of like help him really think out and process the stuff that he wanted on TV. When you think about like Vince Russo working with Vince McMahon, and there was still a lot of garbage shit that got on TV when Russo was there.
Someone get this man.
Oh my goodness, is that Lion Cub, baby, with that 5-month sub? What up, Lion Cub? Cub, we just talking wrestling before we start the stream. I guess this is how we're gonna do it today. When Vince Russo got to WCW and kind of sold them a false bill of goods, you know, oh, I did this, and this for WWE. You know, let me take control, and we'll turn the ratings around. You know, my God, dude, there was just so much hat on a hat shit being thrown at you. But fuck, man, I don't know. Holy crap. Lion Cub coming in with gifted subs for everybody. Lion Cub, you coming through again. I appreciate you, bro. And I think about Tommy almost going to WCW. I don't think Tommy would not have worked in WCW, dude. Nah. WCW wouldn't have known what to do with Tommy Dreamer, and that's no disrespect to Tommy at all.
Someone get this man.
Not at all. They wouldn't have had any idea what to do with him. You know, I appreciate you so much, dude. Lion Cub, you're the best. All right, we got 2 minutes until I'm going to start the show. Are there any other wrestling topics you guys... Oh my God, it's Nibbler. Holy crap, it's good to see Nibbler. You ever wonder what happened if WCW didn't close? So I'm going to link you to this isn't what would happen, but okay, so one of the guys that really influenced me as far as like writing this fantasy shit, I tell you guys about TEW all the time. Just kind of like this computer booker sim. There used to be a guy, I say used to be, I'm sure he's still around, but there's a guy named The Final Countdown, and he wrote this really what's up, Psych? He wrote this really comprehensive WCW diary called WCW Heart and Soul. And the hypothetical was, well, basically WCW's out of business, Bret Hart buys the company, and he runs it. And I'm gonna be honest, I actually like messaged this guy and told him this. I really think that maybe not the Bret Hart stuff, but the way he was booking WCW, I do think that is the direction they would have gone had they still been around. It's definitely more grounded in realism. There are angles, there's backstage stuff, but there's not a lot of it. And they kind of revisit their partnerships with Mexico and WCW. Mexico and New Japan. Like a lot of cross promotion shows. The way he booked that diary, I'm telling you, that's the vibe that I always got, like, had WCW been around. It's the same stuff that ECW, well, you know, Paul Heyman says very often, because you guys do know that Gabe Sapolsky, the guy that kind of like did the Ring of Honor books, he was a protege of Paul Heyman. And Paul Heyman very often says that had ECW kept going, it would have become what Ring of Honor ended up doing. I think it's cool, dude. I mean, I always find that stuff fascinating. Got to see Dynamite and Collision live last week. That's so hype. Yeah, Ace Austin made his debut in Collision. Good. Shout out to him. I was going to say something on the subreddit. Ace Austin, with the stuff that happened with Chris Bay, and I mean, such an unfortunate situation, you would have thought that Impact would have realized that they had a really hot babyface on their hands in Ace Austin. But damn, he got his ass kicked all the time. Shit, man, Echo, man. Is it still echoing? Is it bad? Because I really can't determine why it's doing it. I can't. I'm gonna have to fuck with it. I don't know if my microphone's bad, which I don't think it is. I haven't really messed it up. Psych, welcome in. MD So, welcome in. No, that was on my end. I can't figure it out. It sounds fine. What do you mean? I'll go back. So whenever I go back and watch the VOD, I can hear an echo, like 100%. Dude, so here's the thing with the Ring of Honor subscription. I need the 2000 stuff on there. I need my 03, 04, 05, 06, 07, 08. I want to go back and see the CZW Ring of Honor war. But all right, guys, I think we've talked enough. Are we ready for some Combat League? Psych, I believe you are new to the stream. I hope that you have some fun here. I don't know if you're in our Discord already. These are a couple of things that you can look at if you want to check us out. This is the character sheet, and then this is our Discord. Folks, you guys know what to do. Can we please turn it up in this chat room? Can we make some noise? Can we get everyone excited for a fun... Oh, by the way, Nibbler, if you didn't know, Combat League's backward. We did a relaunch. The Journey thing, I could never get Journey to turn out the way I wanted. But folks, Nautilus is already hyped. I better see some other people turn it up in here. Don't be no bitches. Get it motivated. Let's get it loud. Let's make some noise. Let's show everybody what we're about. If you are not a member of Combat League and you like what you see and you want to join Combat League, well, there's the link right there. I always just type in that !join, or just send a message in chat and say, man, this looks fun, BadGuyMaddox. How can I get involved? I will show you how you can get involved. Wait for can we get some This Is Combat chants going? Come on, y'all, make some noise. Don't be like that. See, Hayes, show them what's up. Nibbler, show them what's up. Turn it up. Get the bits in the house. You got Lion Cub dropping some serious stacks in the house. I'll appreciate it. Thank you for the biddies. Folks, I guess I'm not going to make you wait any longer. It's time for Combat Evolved. And Combat Evolved starts with a smug Paul Heyman. He is seen walking backstage, and he's about to approach Onyx Hex, I guess, gonna do an interview to start the show, but he gets snatched up by Maxwell Jacob Friedman. And Maxwell, he's angry, still pissed, especially after everything Seth Rollins has done, and he shoves Paul Heyman against the wall, and MJF says, where the hell is he, Paul? And Paul, nervous, I don't know, I swear to God, I don't know. And MJF, he's not hearing it. Don't fuck with me, Walrus. Where is he? HB Moods has joined the Bad Guy Club. As the newest member of the club, you receive a pair of sunglasses, a switchblade, and a leather jacket. Thank you for joining the Baddest Club on Twitch TV. And remember to stay bad, because being bad is fun. So MJF, he asks Paul Heyman by the collar. He says, don't fuck with me, Walrus. Where is he? And Paul Heyman says, he's not here. Yeah, trust me, he'll be here. Just check my phone. And MJF digs into Paul Heyman's suit jacket and pulls out his smartphone, and he holds the phone up to Paul's petrified face to unlock it, and he sees the text. Apparently Seth Rollins is on the way to the building, and MJF says, well, looks like I'll be giving Seth a warm welcome. And MJF lets go of Paul Heyman, and he starts heading toward the parking lot, and we go to ringside for our first match of the night, folks. So HB Moods, if you're in this chat, there are two questions I'm going to ask you. They are the hardest questions you'll ever have to answer. Are you up for the challenge? As we get this show started. This boy said, this is combat. And welcome to Combat Evolved, folks. It is I, BadGuyMaddox, here, and kicking things off with an 8-woman over-the-top rope battle royal. Little preview of the Queen's Gambit battle royal taking place at Combat Evolved Queen's Gambit. And it's that night, 20 women over the top rope. The winner will earn a Women's World Championship. And this is just a preview of the chaos you're going to see in that battle royal. And I'll tell you what, man, if Stephanie Vaquera makes her way to the ring, I would not want to be Paul Heyman. MJF, I mean, he is wanting to settle the score with Seth Rollins. And after everything that has transpired, how could you not? Queen's Gambit is a chess move, but it's also, I don't know if you've ever seen the show on Netflix. It's really good with Anya Taylor-Joy, I believe is her name. She's awesome, man. She was, the first time I saw her was in a movie called The Witch. Thought she was great in that. But yeah, if you have not, Queen, it's a, believe it or not, it's a TV show about chess, but it's incredible. It's in a class of its own. I still can't get over, speaking of TV shows, I'm gonna go on a little side note. I can't get over how well made Andor is. I think Andor might be the best Star Wars anything. It's so good. I don't know why I was sitting on that show for so long. Chelsea Green out next. The Hotness Express, Chelsea Green, she did say on social media that she's winning that battle royal. She has to eliminate, she's gonna, every single woman in that battle royal, she has to throw them out herself. She's gonna do just that. And Chelsea Green, I mean, very talented. I think her behavior, her mannerisms, I think, make her a little deceptive because you're always thrown off. But man, when it comes to it in that bell ring, she does try to get the job done. My favorite show that is, X-Men 97 is really good, absolutely. I haven't finished the first season, but I grew up on that X-Men cartoon, X-Men and Spider-Man on Fox Kids. I grew up on those two shows, so the X-Men 97 cartoon instantly had me hooked with that art style and the fact that it's more or less a continuation of that series. I was gonna ask you, Riot, are you doing any of that stuff? Are you going to any of the meet and greets or anything? Oh shit, Britt Baker out next, my bad. We gotta play her theme song, folks, come on now. Why y'all make me do this? And Britt Baker, she had a late entry in the Riot Royale. Was unfortunately eliminated, but her second chance is now. She wins the Queen's Gambit Battle Royal. She earns a World Championship match. I would not be surprised if we see Britt Baker turn up in the NXT. How do you feel about Danhausen's okay, so like I saw that on Discord and I wanted to say something, but I just got super distracted with other things. You know, like, that's not an uncommon thing. And I'm not saying I support it. I'm not saying it's right or anything like that, but it's not uncommon for not just AEW. WWE will extend contracts out too. I mean, they've done it in the past. So, I mean, you know, it's not like, to me, when I read that, it's like, okay, that's just like such a nothing burger because all companies do that routinely. That said, I do agree with Nova. If you're not going to use somebody, why not just release them? And I think my answer to that for Danhausen, and I don't work at AEW, so I don't know, of course. I'm pretty sure Danhausen does move a lot of merch for AEW. I think in 2024, unless I'm wrong, I think he was number 3 in merch sales for the year of 2024, and he only had one appearance in AEW. I'm almost positive, if I had to guess, I don't think Tony Khan is like a Danhausen guy, but I think he was originally signed because he had I don't know anyone who has an issue with Danhausen. He's such I think a good dude. I think he has a lot of respect backstage. And if it was like a CM Punk call, I could totally see them doing that. And I could see him signing Danhausen as kind of like a I owe you one to CM Punk. Yeah, we don't have a Josh Alexander in a Combat League, I know. It's crazy. Tatum Paxley out next. I like Tatum Paxley, dude. I think this gimmick is so cool. She's like really leaned into it too, which I like. It's because here's the thing though, I see that a lot and I guess I just don't get it, right? Tony Khan once said in an interview years ago, and I agree with him, if there is a wrestler that is available, that he's high on, why wouldn't he sign him? You know, like there's no, and when he's right. Okay, Josh Alexander's on the free agency. And I know Riot's not talking about Josh Alexander in terms of not being used. He's talking about Josh Alexander not in Combat League. We're going to use Josh Alexander, for instance. Josh Alexander is on the free agency, right? So your options are, I'm a Josh Alexander guy. I don't have any plans for Josh Alexander. My options are I can sign him and have him in my talent pool to use him, you know, whenever I'm ready to use him, he's there. Or I could let him go to WWE. I'm gonna sign him. I don't think you need to. I disagree with this notion that you have to have plans for everyone you sign. I will agree though that AEW has a bit of an issue of not featuring everybody they have signed. So, it's not lack of TV time. They have 2-hour shows plus Ring of Honor. They can figure it out. Io Sky out next. I really don't know who I have in this match. We should do a prediction though, since there's so many. I just feel like if you're halfway into somebody's contract and you're done with them and you don't want to use them. Okay, so again, I really think with Danhausen, I really truly think it is just a case of Danhausen sells merch. I really do. Oh yeah, I think Cornette's pretty much cooked on Jericho. And the final entrant in this battle royale. I might fall asleep, nothing against you, Lion, because you don't gotta apologize. And I think a heavy favorite to win the Queen's Gambit. Remember, the winner of this will face the winner of Tony Storm and Gail Kim at a later date. So what did you guys think about our 2 titles? And I was gonna wait for other people to hop in here so we could discuss it. I know, Naomi, can you believe she wrestled that triple threat match pregnant, dude? Crazy. And Rhea Ripley looks fired up. Oh, look, the goth woman that scares the shit out of me. You're silly, dude. I don't know where... okay, so I'm not following WWE, so I don't know where, like... At one point, I would have thought Rhea Ripley would have been, like, their top, tippy-top wrestler. And then every time I feel like I read the results of a show, she loses a title match. This shit's already starting off, man. This is gonna be hectic. Tatum Paxley, Britt Baker, you got Rhea and Io picking up from where they left off. Center of the ring, you got Alexa and Stephanie Valquer. And remember, this is over the top rope. No different than the Queen's Gambit Battle Royal. Elbow drop from Chelsea Green, the Mighty Molly. Yeah, thanks for handling that, Nautilus. And look at Tatum Paxley, those forearms of Britt. Rocking Britt Baker in that corner. There's Io Sky. So basically fans don't want her anymore because WWE has been doing a thing where they treat her like she's the only star. I don't think that's true, dude. I think, here's my thing with you, Hayes. I think you're on the internet and you hear these fan sentiments online and you think that is the majority of pro wrestling fans. And I don't think that's the case. It's the same with Jey Uso. Every time I get I'm on the subreddit or even on here, I see people say the Jey Uso project failed. But then I look on TV and there's fucking 20,000 people yeeting when he comes out. So I think I urge you guys to understand that you guys are in a bubble. And just because you see that stuff on, you see those comments, or you see like a Discord chat and the 20 or 30 people. But see, I still think Jey Uso's badass. I mean, the guy eliminated John Cena from the Royal Rumble. It doesn't really get much more badass than that. Jumping knee from Chelsea Green. I think this is going to be an angel wings. No, bad breaker. And no, Alexa Bliss might be out. No, fights for survival. Neil just planting Britt Baker in the ring. There's so much happening. This is what you're going to see. I don't think Tatum Paxley's NXT champion ready by any means. I'm going to disagree with that. Like, I know I'm in the minority. Well, but there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's okay, so I'm gonna call Hayes out, right? There's a difference between saying, like, I don't like Roman Reigns. That's fine. You're not an Io Sky eliminated by Britt Baker. Jesus, out of everyone, I was not expecting that to be the first one. You know, you're saying you're not a fan of Roman Reigns is way different than saying, so basically, Maddox, fans don't want her because WWE has been doing a thing where they treat her like she's the only star and just constantly give her the title and people don't want it anymore. You know, that's not a popular opinion at all. That's a subset of a subset of fans. Io Sky, the first woman out of this thing, courtesy of Britt Baker. Eat the feet from. And I'm just saying, like, that's not a real reason at all. Stephanie Valkyrie eliminated by Chelsea Green. Okay, but you know, there was a point with John Cena in real life where fans kind of were getting a little worn out from his run. Dude, I'll never forget when they started chanting John Cena sucks to his theme song. Chelsea Green going after Molly facebuster of Stephanie Valkyrie. And now Rhea, no, wait a minute, Alexa Bliss still in this. Elbow from Chelsea Green to Tatum Paxley. And now Tatum might run the risk of getting thrown over the top rope. Might have to be careful. Alexa Bliss has Rhea. What up, Katana? I felt that way about Gunther's title reign. I remember when they cheered when he said he was going to be gone on injury. Yeah. At one point, though, fans just kind of like, you know what? John Cena's not bad. And I'm not talking like here recently. There was like, man, I remember John Cena and Kevin Owens, their first match, and like fans were really high on Cena's work. How have you been on this boring Tuesday? Not boring for me because this is like technically my last day before my vacation. Okay, my vacation ends tomorrow, but this is the last day where I can really like stay up and do shit because I have to get right to bed tomorrow night to get ready for work. Tatum Paxley eliminated, and I think Beth Phoenix going after Chelsea Green now. Inverted DDT from Britt Baker to Alexa Bliss. It's crazy, and you know what, dude? Granted, the whole Wrestling Observer, that's one guy's opinion. And if you guys have never read Wrestling Observer, I feel like I've told you guys this before. I don't think you realize how little focus Dave Meltzer does the wrestling reviews. They're like not even a big thing on the Observer. It's just like a small thing he does, but it's kind of cool because to me, I think like anything that Meltzer gives like a 4 or 5 is that's not, you're right, it's fucking Mighty Molly. Anything Meltzer gives a 4 or 5 star to, I think is just something you should watch. It's worth going out of her way to look at. But if I had to do my own 5 stars, I feel like there's no reason for Shawn Michaels versus Mankind from Mind Games 97 to not be on that list. That match is so fucking good, especially when you consider the kind of drought WWF was having at the time with like really good in-ring performers. I think Rhea's about to dump out Chelsea. Chelsea, thanks for playing. See you later. Down to 4. We might be down to 3 here. Alexa Bliss sit up to the top by Britt. If Cena went back, no, the thugonomics thing, no. I do think that they made a mistake by changing him from that gimmick to whatever he was after, just kind of like I don't know, just the everyday American guy. I don't know what his gimmick was. If they kept the Thugonomics gimmick, I really do think his babyface run would have worked out a lot more. They kind of, I don't know, dude. They had an Austin and they turned him into a Hogan for some reason. Rhea just tossing Mighty Molly. 3 women left in this over the top rope battle royale. Rhea with a scoop slam. Mighty Molly might be in trouble here. But what does that mean? What kind of gimmick is that? Hustle, loyalty, and respect. I don't know what that means as far as the gimmick goes. I remember what he used to call his fans the Chain Gang, and I just never was just like, why that of all names, the Chain Gang? Me and my Chain Gang. I was like, and here's the thing, I was a big John Cena fan. I loved Thugonomics. I loved his face turn when he joined Team Angle to fight against Team Heyman or Team Lesnar, I guess, at Survivor Series. That was like a babyface turn that you wanted to come, and it came at the right point. I thought they gave him some great opponents to feud with as a babyface. I love the stuff with the Big Show. I think Undertaker wasn't a heel, but he faced Undertaker in that title tournament match, and I thought that was a great match. Britt Baker, man. That was the name of his group, dude. The JBL feud was really good. I loved was it an I Quit match they had? I hated the ending, but I thought the match itself was really good. I gotta get my chair adjusted. Oh, goodness gracious. No, man, there's no such thing as late here. Welcome in, dude. We're just glad to have you. Britt Baker, Rhea Ripley, the final two in this Battle Royal. Mighty Molly has been eliminated. Baker gonna try to get rid of Rhea here. No, Rhea fights back. Ripley, clubbing blow to the back. Drops Britt to a knee. And this could be it. This could spell the end for Britt Baker. Baker gets those ropes in. Rhea trying, and look at Britt holding on that top rope. Holding it and just ripping the middle rope as well. Britt almost over. No! Still on the apron. Britt's still alive, but not if Rhea has anything to do about it. Oh, Britt Baker! Eliminated by Rhea! Bloody Ripley, which I hate that they do that now. I hate that it's the architect, or it's Seth freaking Rollins, and it's Rhea Bloody Ripley. Like, every once in a while, sure. But having to say that every time, this was indeed the preview, and folks, the preview saying Rhea Ripley going to be a nice favorite to win that over-the-top rope battle royal. And after the match ends, Rhea Ripley stands tall in the ring, and folks, that very well could be what you see at Queen's Gambit. Rhea Ripley standing tall above 19 other women to earn herself a championship match. And Combat League goes to a break. I'm gonna get this next match set up during this commercial break. Oh, my controller, no. It's still Rhea, it's still Bloody Ripley. I guess I still understand why they have to do that. Why do they feel the need to do that? That's what I'm kind of asking. So while we're on commercial break, I'm going to set up the next match, but... I swear, dude, the setup for this shit is just so weird. Why did it not let me just take over the... That's, again, this game's weird, y'all. I just work here. Don't mind me. I'm excited for this Balor feud again. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, when we come back from commercial break, MJF is pacing around in the parking lot, and he's waiting for Seth Rollins. And then we go back to ringside, and again, I mean, MJF, he wants Seth Rollins bad, doesn't want to wait until Queen's Gambit. I mean, honestly, who can blame him? And we're back at ringside. And we just talked about this guy, so it's only fitting that the boy come out. And John Cena comes out and the crowd erupts, and everyone in the building is on their feet. And it was Combat Evolved 3. This was Sunday night. Kurt Angle came out and he made his intention clear. He wanted to step back in the ring with John Cena one more time before John Cena calls it an end to his career. Then Kurt Angle asked for this match at Queen's Gambit. Cena running down the ramp, gets in the ring, crowd chanting for Cena. Cena grabs a microphone and his music cuts off, and the crowd still very loud for the franchise. And John Cena says, 23 years. It was 23 years ago that I was in a locker room no different than the one I'm in tonight. I was full of piss and vinegar and had something I wanted to prove to the whole world. That night, Kurt Angle stood in the center of a ring, not unlike the one I'm standing in now, and he asked a simple question. Who was going to show some ruthless aggression? I bolted out there, and I thought this was my chance. This was my opportunity to show the world who John Cena was, and boy, did you sure humble me, Kurt. To say we have history is an understatement. We've been allies. We've been rivals. We fought all around the world, Kurt. Here I am in the twilight of my career, thinking about all the different opponents I've stood in this ring with, and you stand chief among them. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, Kurt Angle, I would be honored to be your opponent at Queen's Gambit. I owe my career to you. You were so instrumental in my development that it means the world to me that you want to step in this ring and do it one more time. But here's the thing, Kurt. Just like you, I have a couple of goals I want to accomplish before I finally call it an end to my career. You talked about the Combat League World Championship, and I think it would be the perfect storybook ending to finish my career as world champion for a record-setting 18th time. So just like 23 years ago, I'm coming to Queen's Gambit with ruthless aggression. And this time, Kurt, I won't lose. And Cena's music cuts back on. And a graphic comes up, and at Queen's Gambit, it is officially confirmed. Bret Hart has got these contracts signed. He has submitted them. It is official. It will be John Cena versus Kurt Angle, Queen's Gambit. And the camera cuts backstage where Blizz Boda is standing with the Combat League World Champion Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan, and Blizz says, Dom, next stream you will make your defense of the Combat League World Championship, and you're defending against Rey Fenix. And seeing that Phoenix has already pinned you in that ring, I gotta ask, are you in your head about this defense? And Liv Morgan cuts in his head. Are you seriously asking the world champion that? Do you understand that he was literally in a fight for his life in the Riot Royale before he had to face Phoenix? Phoenix wasn't even in that match. Dom wasn't 100% that night. But now that he's a world champion, he has access to the best sports therapists in the world. He has world-class nutritionists preparing him the perfect meals. And at Queen's Gambit, Dominik Mysterio will be at 100%. And Dominik says, no, not just 100%, even more, Liv, 105%. It's just like I said streams ago. Me winning this world championship was not a fluke. Running Combat League, running the professional wrestling industry, this is my destiny. And no one, not Ray Phoenix, not anyone, is taking me away from my destiny. Let's get out of here, babe. And Dominik and Liv, they walk off, leaving Blizzboda behind, and we go back to ringside. MJF, what is a sussy, by the way? I gotta look at that. MJF in the ring, he's pissed off, and MJF says, Seth, you got one over me on Combat Evolved, but I am not the one to fuck with. The Walrus was scared shitless, and I know you're here, Seth. You can't hide from me forever. Oh, Max. And the camera then pans to one of the skyboxes in the upper bowl of the arena where Seth looks down on MJF, and Rollins says, me? Hide from you? I have to ask, Max, are you really that delusional? What's gonna happen, Max, when I beat you 1, 2, 3, and the self-proclaimed generational talent is gonna have to live with the fact that he is nothing more than Seth Rollins' bitch. And MJF quickly exits the ring at that, and he hops over the barricade and he runs through the crowd, running up the steps, trying to get to the top of the arena. And MJF, he isn't even halfway up the arena. He isn't even halfway up the stairs. I mean, halfway, still waving through fans before Seth Rollins exits the skybox and Combat League goes to a commercial break. And when we come back, folks, we got tag team action waiting for you. What the fuck? I just read the chat, huh? What's going on, Nautilus? Why is Nautilus such a weirdo? All right. Welcome back to Combat Evolved, folks. We gotta get Adam Cole's theme song playing. We got tag team action. And Adam Cole, Karrion, Kross, Lethal Lottery tag team. They will be facing a mystery opponent tonight. And we don't know who that tag team is. I made a mistake. Trick Williams and AJ Styles were a tag team in this tournament. And I don't know why I took them off, but I guess I did. So I'm gonna come up with something new for this too. I'm pretty sure I meant to remove another team, and I just got confused because I'm a silly. And Adam Cole had a big win over Barry Barnes on the premiere episode of Combat Evolved. Can he win this with Karrion Kross? And this team, Karrion Kross was stalking Adam Cole on that premiere episode, was followed Adam Cole after his interview, and then was watching from the stage when Adam Cole was facing Barry Barnes. And I mean, I don't know if this team has discussed or if they've game planned. I'm not sure. They obviously, I don't think, have anything in common. Wait a minute, dude. They changed. Why doesn't Karrion Kross have the Fall and Pray theme song? Dude, Karrion Kross and Scarlett, they had a really badass entrance, dude. I went back and I forgot what I was watching, but Santos Escobar had a singles match with Karrion Kross. Their entrance was dope. But that feud was kind of cool too. Nah, we don't have a Scarlett. And this is an interesting combination here in Karrion Kross and Adam Cole. Kross very dangerous in his own right. Cole and Kross both former NXT champions. And Adam Cole and Kross just staring at Cole. It's almost like Adam Cole's his opponent. No way, you gotta be kidding me! No! You've gotta be, it's not them, is it really? The Road Warriors are here! Animal and Hawk! The final team! In the tag team tournament! I love this team as a kid, dude. No big deal. Road Warriors are here in Combat League, and we heard some rumblings that they might be here. I cannot believe it. I mean, he did say in the chat what team he was playing. It wasn't like he DM'd me in a private message. He flat out said in the Twitch chat he wanted the Road Warriors. I was like, okay. I can't believe their entrance is not in this game. Were they not? I'm not crazy thinking they were in a 2K game. I swear they were. I wasn't paying attention or wasn't there. Fair enough. Adam Cole starting things off for his team. Animal starting things off for his. Super kick from Adam Cole takes Animal off his feet, and that's exactly what you need to do in a match against Hawk and Animal, the Road Warriors. Oh, shit. Fill me in. I'm completely ignorant of this lawsuit. Animal's got Adam Cole on the shoulders, and oh, power military press slam. Cole hits the canvas. Pinfall from Animal. And Adam Cole out. And it is so awesome to see the Road Warriors here in Combat League, man. You said that's a team. Tag team titles, absolutely. Oh, yeah, the big one. Elbow there from Adam Cole and tries to go for another super kick, but Animal sees it coming this time and just decks Cole with the big right hand, and now Animal with the... That boy ain't doing no goddamn moonsaults. Hit to the rib cage. Cole is in trouble. And you know Hawk and Animal just love to inflict pain and punishment on their opponents, and Adam Cole is about to find that out if he cannot make the tag to Karrion Kross as Hawk sends Adam Cole back into the Road Warrior corner. Irish whip from Hawk and double clothesline from Hawk and Animal. And you saw Cole trying to get to his corner, but Animal cutting him off, and no, Cole trips up the leg. And just like that, Cole's back in this, but you never know with the Road Warriors. Cole's got Animal in the turnbuckle, and now bringing in Karrion Kross. Yeah, but I mean, here's the thing. I feel like that lawsuit's pretty valid, right? Because there wasn't really enough research on concussion protocols. And in many cases, I mean, I'm sure they were being forced to work hurt, which, I mean, obviously is bad for long-term brain health. Yeah, but you're bumping, but, you know, if you take a bump on the head and they're telling you you still got to make your dates. And look at those uppercuts, right hands. And Kross just being tossed. Animal misses that elbow. And a big clothesline from Kross that takes Animal off his feet. And man, you guys got to say something about the strength of Kross if he was able to just flatten Animal like that, and now Kross working the knee. And, you know, I do think Cole and Kross make a very interesting pairing. I mean, you gotta give it up to these lethal lottery tags as Animal fights out of that corner. But Kross still stays on the attack. And the kick to the back of the knee, and there's Kross choking. Animal in the corner. Referee gonna have to give him that 5-second count, and Karrion does let go. Animal's trying to stay alive, fight out of this. And he's got Kross up. No, wait, Kross on the shoulder. DDT's Animal. And so far, I gotta say, Kross and Cole working really well together, and still can't believe what we saw earlier with Seth Rollins taunting Maxwell. And I don't think Maxwell's the kind of guy that you want to hunt as Hawk gets in there and breaks up that submission. And Karrion trying to make that tag to Cole back in there. Animal's hurt.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Look at my freaking my HomePod trying to do some Siri commands. Scoop slam from Cole. They were just big ass dudes who beat the shit out of people. And I mean, come on, dude. Imagine you're fucking 8 years old. You see two big ass guys with fucking spiked shoulder pads, face paint. They look like action figures. And they just beat the living hell out of people. Power slam from, like when you see them in this game, this does not, because they're big guys here. This would not, I wouldn't even think FTR, dog. No, FTR, if we're gonna go analogs, FTR reminds me of Tully and Arn. That's like, I get Tully and Arn vibes from FTR every time I see them. I can't even think about it. Like, who's a guy that just comes out and wrecks shit? Whoever just comes out and wrecks shit in modern wrestling right now, imagine that guy, but imagine there were two of them. And they were just fun as hell to watch. I love them, and I love the start. No, not Braun. Not Braun. Braun was kind of goofy. I would say like Braun Breaker. Imagine two Braun Breakers. What was the tag division back then? So you got to keep in mind the Road Warriors. They really, when they got to WWF, I would consider them kind of cooked. Doomsday Device, and that was their finisher too. And again, hell yes. That might be it for Karrion. And now Karrion gets the shoulder up. I wouldn't even say Bronson Reed because Reed still loses. That's the other thing about the Legion of Doom. They were not losing very often. They would go in there, kick the shit out of their opponents, and leave. I mean, literally. I don't get those vibes from guys like Bronson Reed because I watch them lose on Raw every week for a long fucking time. I guess there is no analog for the Road Warriors because there is no like. I guess you don't really do squash matches anymore. The art of the squash is just kind of done. Big shoulder tackle there from Hawk. Okay, yeah, I think Rhea's fine. Rhea would be an absolutely... Imagine two Rhea Ripleys, but they're guys. They would just fucking eat people alive. So, when the Road Warriors were at the top of the game, they were in Jim Crockett. And the tag teams in Jim Crockett at the time were Road Warriors, Steiner Brothers, Rock and Roll Express, Midnight Express, Doom, which was Ron Simmons, and... Damn it, dude. Holy shit, he's still kicked out. What the fuck is Adam Cole doing? Let me go. Let me see if I can get him back on the apron. I don't want this to end like this. All right. Karrion eating another Doomsday Device. The Blade Runners. That was Sting and Ultimate Warrior. That was not in Jim Crockett, though. I thought they were the Blade Runners in Mid-South and Memphis. Sorry for 20 has joined the Bad Guy Club. As the newest member of the club, you receive a pair of sunglasses, a switchblade, and a leather jacket. So thank you for joining the Baddest Club on Twitch TV. And remember to stay bad, because being bad is fun. Welcome to the club, bro. Karrion Kross just tossing Animal into his corner. Nah, nowhere near as bad. And shoulder tackling Animal. And Cole has that leg tied up and neck breaker right across the knee. And Animal's gonna have to get in there. He's got to tag in Hawk. And he's got to get to his partner. Cole and Karrion have just isolated Animal in this match, and now Karrion Irish Whip. Misses that forearm. Misses a second forearm. Does go low this time. Another third forearm. I mean, just missed, and then got the fourth one after he stopped running. Got it. Tag team wrestling was so much better back then. Well, I'm gonna say it was so much better in WWE back then than it is now. AEW, it's still on fire. I still think it has a little work to do in AEW. Fall away slam from Karrion Kross. And he's got Hawk on his shoulder. Goodness! Just spinning Hawk out. Animal in trouble. You can see him trying to get to his corner. Adam Cole, Irish whip. Kick on that. You know, I don't know if the AI is better in this game than 2K24. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I think there are some collision things that are better in this game. Like, I like that now if you do a move next to a setup table, for the most part, you're going through the table. I think the game's way better about that than it's ever been. But oh, dude, did you have a motion for them? Because I gave them one. I gave them a motion. If you already had a motion in mind for them, DM me. All right, cool. Perfect. Then yes. I think you're going to like the motion. At least I hope so. Jesus, just throw it at him. Adam does trip him up. I hate that you can't do an advanced entrance for tag teams. I also hate that mixed tags, you can't give them tag team finishes. I mean, it kind of hurts my feelings all the way around. Animal legal man. Adam Cole still motionless in that ring. Elbow drop from Animal across the chest. And this could be it for the team of Cole and Karrion, but no, Cole at 2. I haven't been able to in universe mode. It's grayed out. Even when I turn on intergender wrestling, I still can't. An Animal driver. How about that, Adam? And Cole got the foot on the rope. But Animal not done. Middle rope coming down with a splash that pancakes Adam. Animal doing a goddamn rolling senton. Shades of the Guerreros. Animal's now got Adam Cole in that turnbuckle. Big clubbing blow to the back of the neck. Cole busts it open, and Animal, I think, a shark in the water now. Right hands raining down on the forehead of Adam Cole, and Cole, that blood just coming out more and more now. Look at Cole trying to get away from Animal, but not gonna happen. Right hand sends Cole to the outside, Animal back to the top rope. No, hell no, they're not, dude. I was out there grilling, dude, and I had them all over the place. Shoulder breaker from Animal to Cole. And Cole's still alive. Can he make the tag to Kross? Animal's just getting pissed now. And Cole trying to stay in it, trying to fight. And here's the sad thing. Well, Lucha Bros will be okay, but Cole's got it. Oh, just dropped it again on the knee. Kross now in. Predictions might be a little late. Well, shit, I think it just got turned around, too. And now Kross gonna try to cut off Animal from Hawk. Oh, big forearm to the back of the neck. Animal's a mess. Animal's dazed and Kross, wait a minute, Animal slides off the shoulders, goes after the knee. And Kross, scoop slam, center of the ring. Hawk now in. Clubbing blow right over the shoulder blade. That's handle smash. I was always more of a Road Warrior fan than I was like Powers of Pain. Or what was the other team? Demolition. I couldn't get into Demolition. They were just a little too weird for me, even as a kid. Because they came out with like the masks and had all these like all this leather and chain and shit. Just really weird. Thought they were strange looking. With Powers of Pain, I immediately thought like Powers of Pain are a Legion of Doom ripoff. That was always my first thought when I saw them. I don't know if that was intentional. Frog splash from the top. Demolition. Nah, man. I was good on Demolition. I was just not a fan. Was not a fan at all. I could not get into that group. I would have loved to have seen like the Rock and Roll Express against the Rockers, though. Because, man, the Rockers and the Hart Foundation, they had some awesome matches. I really don't think people realize, like, I know that there's that, he's going to be the Jannetty of the group, but, dude, Marty Jannetty could work. Say what you want. I just think drugs and shit became an issue for him. Wait a minute. There it is, behind to the back of the neck. How many breakups do the Legion of Doom have now? One left? I'm a cheap bitch. Just want to see 4 motherfuckers with face paint on. I think Alpha Cat. Where are the Creeds at? Cole is a fucking mess, dude. And he's got to fight both of them now. I think Legion of Doom have 1 breakup. Cole and Kross have 2, maybe. What up, former Mint? Belly to belly suplex from Cole. And he's trying to get Karrion back in here. Karrion's just gonna clean up now. Cole is so bloody. And there's that choke again from Kross. Well, it ain't Chad Gable right now. I'll tell you what, dude. Ludwig Van Kaiser, I've seen some of those AAA clips. That guy has taken that gimmick to the next level. It's just so, I'm so impressed with him. He's maximized, what it was that Godfather Bliss said a couple of streams ago, maximize your minutes. And that's exactly what Ludwig did. Yeah, it is. I mean, he sung that damn song. on Triple Mania. Elbow from Cole fighting out of that corner. Scoop slam. This match is still going. Holy shit. I'm gonna have to turn tag matches on low, I think. Angle slam. Love the angle slam. And Hawk kicks out of that. And here's the crazy thing. I have the finishers and signatures on fast. It's just, tag matches are just so hard to like, you just don't have any control over these matches like you used to. Even with me, and I think the issue truly is that a guy will hit his finish, and instead of going for a pin, he'll tag his partner in. And I don't understand why you would do that, but this might be it here. Cole, Panama Sunrise on Hawk, gets all of it. Nope, this is the final breakup for the Legion of Doom. That's it. 2 more for Kross and Cole. There it is again! And Adam Cole and Karrion Kross! I know, I called it Panama Sunset that one night. I'm telling you, dude, my brain ain't functioning like it used to. Adam Cole, Karrion Kross advance to the next round of the tag team tournament. Congrats! But you know what? Legion of Doom made them work for it. They made them work for it. And Kross exits the ring and he's impressed with Cole's victory. Satisfied. He heads up the ramp and Cole stays in the ring looking at Kross, and things are intriguing between these two to say the least. Cole busted up big time. That's right, Hayes plays Karrion Kross. I forgot. Oh, what the fuck? Why is it playing this? Why did it go to the next match? I've never seen it do that before. Alright, so let me get this fixed. You're not hitting Kross with a damn lariat. Oh shit, my game just like... What is going on here? Somebody help me out. Okay, a recap of Combat Evolved 3 airs. And Combat League President Bret Hart had Randy Orton and the Big Show choose their opponents for each other that night before facing each other at Queen's Gambit. Mark Henry was revealed to be Randy Orton's choice to face the Big Show, and Big Show camoed on top after knocking Mark Henry out. For Randy Orton's opponent, the Big Show chose Smoke Morgan. And Smoke Morgan and Randy Orton, man, they didn't even have a match. It was a straight up fight, and both men were bloodied up. And Big Show, of course, had to make his presence known. He knocked out Randy Orton during the match, and this allowed Smoke Morgan to pick up the win. And the Big Show was not finished there. He grabbed Orton and chokeslammed him through the timekeeper's table. And we get footage from after that match from Last Combat Evolved. Big Show's heading back after chokeslamming Randy, and Bret Hart comes charging at Big Show. Goes, "What the hell were you thinking out there?" And Big Show says, "I was thinking about what's best for me. All my career, all I did was put a smile on my face and try to please everyone around me. But when that son of a bitch tried to end my career, did anyone give a damn? To hell with Orton. To hell with these people who cheer and support someone like Orton. At Queen's Gambit, he's done, Bret. He's no more. That's it. And that's all." And Big Show storms past Bret Hart. And on the live feed, we're back with Annika Hex, and she's standing with Finn Balor. And Annika Hex says, Finn, later on tonight, your new protege, Eddie Page, will step in the ring with Setanta. You and Page entered the tag team tournament together, and you two were unfortunately eliminated. So I have to imagine that you're paying attention to Page tonight. And Finn Balor says, you're right. We did get eliminated. We didn't get the job done last stream, and that's okay because it was a learning lesson. You see, Setanta never learned from failure, and that's why I consider him to be my greatest failure yet. Eddie is on a different level, a level Setanta will never reach because he doesn't believe that he needs me. Setanta, Eddie is going to be your downfall. You will regret abandoning my teachings. And we go back to ringside, our next match of the night. Woof! Woof! Yeah, go fuck yourself. Oh my goodness, bro! Oh my gosh! What's up, Toxic Nova? Hey, you and Karrion Kross just beat the Legion of Doom, bro. Like, I can't believe it. Good win for you. We go to ringside, our next match, seconds away from taking place. You just missed it too. And there's Willow Nightingale. Oh, wish you did the kick, dog. Willow's my girl. And you know, this is someone also competing in that Queen's Gambit Battle Royal. Yeah, this CW is really good. I gotta agree with you. The full sentence is go fuck yourself, in, preferably with a pine cone. Goodness gracious. And coming out next, Bullet Club's Hana Kikuchi. Looks like my luck with the Lethal Lottery is still in effect. And Bullet Club Juice Robinson recruiting Hana Kikuchi to the Bullet Club Dead or Alive cause, and she was instrumental helping. I mean, she pretty much oh my goodness, it's King Switchblade! Everybody bow to the king! The king and mayor of the Bad Guy Club is here! All rise to their feet for your mayor and king, Switchblade! And I don't know why the song stopped playing. PA system cuts off. I get this thing on YouTube now where after like 20 seconds, it's like, there's been an error playing your video. So Juice Robinson did recruit Hana Kikuchi into Bullet Club Dead or Alive, and man, she distracted CM Punk and Setanta, allowing Robinson and Muerte to get the jump on him. And in the next round of the tag team tournament, it is going to be Bullet Club Dead or Alive taking on Hook and Ice and Darkon. And here we go, Willow Nightingale, Hana Kikuchi, and Kikuchi looking forward to this match. She loves a fight. You see the Hana Club. Spinning back fist from Kikuchi to start things off. Man, and that one rocked Willow. Nope, that's the main event of tonight. Right hand, oh, Willow does block a double leg takedown. Willow goes for a pin. Both of these women will be in that Queen's Gambit Battle Royal. So here's the thing about Queen's Gambit, guys. I know I said we were going to stream that show on Tuesday, but that was because I didn't think I was streaming tonight. I'm going to let you guys decide. If you guys are up for it, we do Queen's Gambit Thursday night, 6:05. We either do it Thursday night or 6:05, or we do it Tuesday by normal 5:30 time. If you guys vote, I want you there. I don't want you to vote and not show up. So I will let you guys pick what day you want me to stream that show. No, it was originally the 26th, which would have been Tuesday. Is that right? Yes, that's right. Willow misses that clothesline. And that means we'll have the semifinal tag matches next week. So I see 2 Thursdays. What's everyone else? Willow fighting off the shoulders of Hana. So we're going to do it Thursday. You guys want Thursday instead? Thursday will be Queen's Gambit, 6:05 p.m. I'm going to be at work until 5. I might just see if I can cut out at 4:30. Back suplex from Willow. And now Willow goes for the pin. And Hana out at 1. And this is an excellent contest right here from Willow. And we just saw Adam Cole, Karrion, Kross advancing to the next round of the tournament. And we got MJF on the hunt for Seth Rollins. Skriz is in here. That's this Thursday, 2 days from today, Queen's Gambit. Willow with the leg drop. Willow goes, no, thought she was going to go for a pin. Elects not to. Wait, goes for a second leg drop instead. So far here, Hana had not much of an answer for Willow. Willow and Ruca coming out to fight at Toni Storm's side when it looked like Hana and Beth Phoenix and world champion Gail Kim were going to accost Toni Storm. And again, main event of Queen's Gambit this Thursday, Toni Storm, Gail Kim as Willow comes down with a frog splash to the outside. And I gotta ask you guys, main event, who do we got? Are we team Gail Kim or team Timeless Toni Storm? More bits from Lion Cub. Brother, thank you so much. No, and you know what? We will get there eventually. Toni is indeed dating Juice in her life, I believe. Hana back in control with that DDT, just luring Willow when she came back in, and now Willow fighting off the shoulders of Hana. Wait a minute, Willow back in control, scoop slam. Willow's all power here tonight. Team Toni. Leg hooked, and wait a minute, no, Hana counter, small package. And oh, I thought she might have had it there. Team None. Switchblade Team None? Gasp. Let me guess, Team Hana or Team Stephanie? Who we got in the... suplex from Kikuchi! Look at that high arc on the back, too! Nope, Willow out. Well, Beth's got to earn the match. Neck breaker, wait a minute. Nope, forearm to the back of the neck. Springboard, cross-body to Willow, rolling out of the way. Willow trying to get back to her feet, but Kikuchi cuts her off. No, wait, Willow countered DDT. And Willow dragging Kikuchi to the center of the ring. And Willow sit out powerbomb pinfall. And a 2 count. Seth is next, right? Oh, Setanta and Eddie Page, that would be correct. Next match on the card. Willow right hand rock. That one rocked Hana. Wait a minute, Willow has Hana's back. They're on the apron. Gotta be careful. Boom, back suplex on the apron. Blue Wolf Ninjas joined the Bad Guy Club, baby. As a newest member of the club, receive a pair of sunglasses, a switchblade, and a leather jacket. So thank you for joining the Baddest Club on Twitch TV. And remember to stay bad, because being bad is fun. Blue Wolf, are you wanting to join this interactive universe, my friend? STF from Willow. And Hana able to get to the ropes. Gets out of the submission. Yeah, Soul and Beth Phoenix co-main event tonight. And we saw that Rhea Ripley won that 8-woman battle royal earlier tonight. And Hana, I don't know what she's getting prepared for here. Standing opposite of Willow, charges at her, jumping knee. And a springboard, no, I thought she was going for that. She's tried to get that multiple times and has had no success yet. And Willow rocked Hana. Top rope. Spanish fly off the middle rope. Excellent athleticism. Could that be it? That could be the pin here. Hana might have it. No, Willow on it too. There it is. Guns up. And that running knee. Rocking Willow. And Willow's still alive! Hana getting frustrated! Willow's still in this somehow! I don't know how she does it! Running power slam from Willow now! And Willow, STO, Uranagi, actually, sorry, pinfall. Pulling her in close so she can't get to the rope break. And again, Hana out at one. And you gotta think, I mean, Hana just loves fighting. She has a high tolerance for pain, a high threshold, but Willow gonna get it with this powerbomb, center of the ring. And now Hana goes after the leg. Hana has Willow on her shoulders. And now picking Hana up, does Willow. Wait a minute, thought Willow was gonna go, and these counters are fantastic! Hana tombstone pile driver! Tombstone pile driver from Hana Kikuchi, and that could be it! Willow might be finished here, no, Willow shoulder up again! And Hana now arguing with the ref. Hana, wait. Go over the shoulder. Set up powerbomb. That's all she wrote. Bullet Club coming in strong again. Another win for Hana Kikuchi. Oh, you jinxed her. Thanks a lot, Ty. Bullet Club, man, they are riding high in Combat League. Juice Robinson and... Oh, Jokers, thank you for the raid. Gonna say Juice Robinson and Muerte making it to the next round of the tag team tournament. Meanwhile, Hana Kikuchi beating Willow Nightingale in a fantastic singles contest. Joker Rise has joined the Bad Guy Club. As a member of the club, you receive a pair of sunglasses, a switchblade, and a leather jacket. Thank you for joining the Baddest Club on Twitch TV. And remember to stay bad, because being bad is fun. Also, Radcore, come get your sunglasses, come get your switchblade, come get your leather jacket. Guys, if you want to join this interactive universe, you are more than welcome to. We are always looking for new players. Would love to have you. When Combat League returns to commercial break, because we go to commercial break after the match. When Combat League returns from commercial break, Blizz Boda is standing next to Rhea Ripley, who won that 8-woman battle royal, and Blizz says, Rhea, congrats on your big win tonight. That win, you're riding on a wave of momentum going into the Queen's Gambit battle royal. Would you care to provide your thoughts on how you see Queen's Gambit playing out? And Rhea says, I'm Rhea bloody freaking Ripley. I don't care if I have to eliminate all 19 women by my damn self, because that's what I'll do if it means getting a shot
Someone
at
get
the
this
winner
man a
of Gail
pancake.
Kim or Tony Storm. And it doesn't matter who wins that match because that world championship belongs to me. And Gail Kim drops Rhea Ripley from behind, hitting her in the back of the head with the Combat League Women's World Championship, and Rhea collapses to the floor. And Gail Kim just kneels beside her, holding the Women's World Championship up to her face, and she says, let's set one thing straight. There is only one person winning at Queen's Gambit, and it for damn sure won't be Toni Storm. And for your sake, Rhea, you better hope you don't win Queen. You better hope you don't win that Battle Royal, because God, so help me God,
get this man a
if
pancake.
you do, you're gonna learn that you may be Rhea Bloody Ripley, but I'm Gail motherfucking Kim. And Gail Kim gets up and walks off, and we go to ringside for our next match.
Someone
Spectrum,
get this man a
I do
pancake.
not have Setanta's theme song. What's going on, WWE fan? Radcore, welcome in. Jackfruit Gravy, welcome in. Guys, this is the Combat League Interactive Universe. If you, I don't know if you guys do the EFED thing. If you guys are a fan of EFEDs, we would love to have you here. These are the rules. If you want to join, it's just as simple. You just follow this little
Someone
link here,
get this man a
and you can
pancake.
join our Discord. We're always looking for new players. No cost to join, no cost to get matches, no cost to become champion. This is an absolutely free interactive universe, no incentive at all. All I ask is that you hang out, become part of our community, talk pro wrestling with us. We'd love to have you.
Someone get this man a pancake.
All these gifted subs are making my heart feel so warm. Let me see here. I think I got a DM just sent to me.
Someone get this man a pancake.
My man came in through Clutch. Spectrum, I just read your message, and yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the game plan, bro. I don't have Setanta's theme song, though. Unless what you just sent is it. Let me play this.
Someone get this man a pancake.
Okay, this is a good song. I like the Scott Hall cover. Thank you, WWE fan. We appreciate you, bro. Setanta coming out next. And Finn Balor, he's had
Someone
words
get
to
this man a
say.
pancake.
And you see the jacket. And I mean, the long story short, for those of you who don't keep up with the wrestling world, Setanta and Finn Balor, they had a feud on the other side of the world in Japan. Company called Journey. Setanta is a student of Finn Balor's, and Balor felt like Setanta wasn't really willing to cross the line
Someone
and
get this man a
do
pancake.
the things that needed to be done in Balor's opinion to get the win. And Setanta didn't want to perform that way, so it was called the Irish Civil War in Journey. You had Setanta and his family on one side, and Finn Balor and his group, JD McDonough, Lyra Valkyria, LJ Cleary, all on the other side. And here it is. It somehow spilled over to Combat League with Finn Balor's latest student, his latest protege, Eddie Page. I fuck with that song, dude. The War of Hounds and Demons. I like it. WWE Fan 2000 has joined the Bad Guy Club. As a newest member of the club, you receive a pair of sunglasses, a Switch.
And his opponent, accompanied by Finn Balor from Bucharest, Romania, weighing in at 240 pounds, the anarchist Eddie Page.
All right, now? Okay. I don't know why he does that. It's just some shit that I've noticed, like, guys, I just work here. I can't even begin to tell you why he does that shit. Let's see if I can get my other stuff working again. And now it's still doing it. All right, wave. All right, I'm gonna try to change it. Does it work? Okay, we're in business. Pinfall from Eddie Page to Setanta. Early pin here. Setanta out at 1. That's Eddie Page. And that's Finn Balor's new protege. And Page, I mean, not a lot of info from this guy, man. I did not want to approach him in the back. I barely want to approach Balor. Both men very frightening in their own rights, running me from Eddie Page to Setanta. And now Page just off and drop from the middle rope. And Setanta, yeah, only if we can show a replay of you and Doug Foster smoke. And then Setanta has that wrist, and Page trying to punch him, and there's a knee from Setanta. He is indeed. Lion Cub, the big homie. Thank you for all the gifted subs that you share with this stream. Thank you for making everyone feel welcome. Glad that you're a part of this community. Glad we met. Stay bad, brother. And you can listen to Balor offering his coaching on the outside. Very proud of what Eddie Page is doing in this ring so far as he pushes Setanta against the ropes. Referee does. No, right hand from Page. What a cheap shot. And Balor, of course, loved every second of it. And they lock up again. Now Setanta in that corner. And again, referee trying to come through this time. Big blade from Eddie Page and off the ropes, missile drop kick to Setanta. Setanta nowhere to go. Might be in trouble. No, face splatter. Crossroad. That's a 10 out of 2. He calls that the Hound Slayer. As Setanta leaps back in. The Hound still alive. Shoulder breaker. Wait a minute, Eddie Page down in that corner. So Eddie Page got played here. No, soccer kick misses. Forearm. That was a running Superman punch from Setanta. And boy, did he get all of it. Page rocked. And now Setanta drops Page face first, that middle turnbuckle springboard. Leg drop, no. Page rolls out of the way. Stop from Page. These two evenly match as Page runs with a series of kicks. Now Eddie Page, top rope, coming down, big dial, big splash from the top. Dude, I ain't gonna lie, Eddie Page basically looks like Haku Sakamoto, except with some muscle and face paint. Head scissors take over from the middle rope. And there's a kick, and you saw Balor. Right hands from Setanta, big chop, rolling elbow, rocking. And oh, I was gonna say, it looked like it rocked Eddie Page, but he caught that fist and just kicked Setanta on the hamstring, and Page tries to press to the outside. And this war between Balor and Setanta still continues in Combat League. That spine buster! Setanta, oh, that's gotta be it. That has to be it for Setanta. How can he keep going? Hop up. Oh, Hangman style powerbomb! Setanta's finished! And now Paige bringing Setanta back into the ring. Think he's gonna finish it here. Finn's loving this. Slam! And Setanta fights out. And neither Balor or Paige can believe it, and Balor just finishes him. Oh, Setanta misses that jumping knee. He needed that in a big way, but Paige, Doc saw it coming, and now Paige off the rope. What's up, Greg? Paige, the Spaymaster on the back of the neck. Setanta might be in trouble here again. Drops him to the canvas. And that's all she wrote. What a win from Eddie Page. Is that Mr. Guadalupe? You silly, bro. That's a guy, that's our Irish hardcore wrestler, Setanta. And Eddie Page and Finn Balor hops up on the apron. And he joins Eddie Page in the ring. And Page and Balor stand over Setanta. And just as they're about to leave, Finn Balor stops. And he decides he's not done. And he turns around and he begins stomping on Setanta, calling Setanta a failure. And eventually Eddie Page, Finn Balor's student, he joins Balor. The two men just stop at Setanta. Balor ripping at Setanta's mask. And this beating, I mean, it looks like Setanta nowhere to go. It looks like Paige and Balor just getting the better of Setanta, but eventually CM Punk comes running out from the back, and he hits the ring, and he begins delivering punches to both Finn Balor and Eddie Page, and Setanta eventually comes to, and he joins the fray, and both men fighting off Balor and Page, with Setanta clotheslining Eddie Page, or clotheslining Finn Balor to the outside, and CM Punk throwing Eddie Page outside, and this leaves Setanta and Punk. They now face to face in the ring. Setanta just now realizing that Punk was the one who came out and had his back. And Setanta has words about that because he and Punk don't get along. But then the two, they set aside their differences and they look at the stage as Finn Balor and Eddie Page make a slow retreat up the ramp. And the camera cuts backstage and we still see MJF still searching the arena for Seth Rollins. We're about to go to our next match tonight, folks. The co-main event. Ooh, Eva storming out there. Buck Sackman. Who the fuck is Sackman? For sake, I'm insane. Oh my god, dude. Beth, Phoenix, Ruca up next. You know what? Y'all talk so much shit. We're gonna have some pancakes in line on this match. You know it's nothing but love. No, it's nothing but love. Ryan Spider. It's time for an Oda to get Soul Snatched back to her era. Beth Phoenix and Ruca also going to be in that 20-woman Queen's Gambit Battle Royal. I gotta see what's going on. It's storming outside. I gotta make sure it's not too crazy out there. Goddamn, someone put one pancake on Beth Phoenix. Crazy talk. Crazy talk. As long as I don't see some shit about like tornado warning, thunderstorm. I mean, this is still happening. Let's leave it at that. See, Blizz, you getting called out. Blizz, you just got called out. Beth Phoenix and So Ruca are co-main event tonight. And right hand from Beth Phoenix decking. So Ruca, now Phoenix off the rope, comes back with that elbow, but Ruca does move out of the way. And that right hand still knocking So Ruca a little loopy, but she is able to come back with a springboard. And MJF is still on the hunt for Seth Rollins. I mean, you have to wonder what's going to happen when things come to a head at Queen's Gambit. And there's a shuffle kick from So Ruca to Beth. And look at So mocking Beth. Irish whip there, sitting Beth to the corner. And now Ruca forearm to the lower back, drop kick. Beth Phoenix so far, no answer for Ruca. Ruca just showing that awesome athleticism. Hits that kick right on the chest of Beth Phoenix. You know, Ruca's gotta survive 19 other women in this battle royal, and we do know, I mean, we saw what Rhea Ripley did in that 8-woman over the top rope at the beginning of the show. I mean, you got to worry about, I mean, Beth Phoenix in that match too. Hana, Kikuchi, Willow, Nightingale. There's a headlock from Phoenix to So Ruca. And look at Beth just wrenching it in, and So counter, back suplex, beautiful. Ruca now standing moonsault, does get it. And a super kick, but no, Phoenix catches it. Double leg, pinfall here from Beth. She might have it. No, So out. Before a count can even be made. And now Phoenix hits the rope, comes out with an elbow. Ruca does move out of the way. Flurry, another forearm from So Ruca. And Ruca so far has Beth Phoenix's number here. No, Phoenix with those elbows to the midsection. And now just dragging So Ruca to the ropes. There's a right hand and just slaps the back. How disrespectful, now stepping, just standing on So Ruca. Just smashing her face against the canvas. How disrespectful. But Beth not done, hits the rope, comes down with an elbow. And Phoenix was the runner-up in that Riot Royale. Just down to her and Gail Kim, and it really did look like Beth Phoenix was going to win that at one point. I think that's tossed So Ruca to the ring post. My God! Did you hear the bounce from So Ruca? And now Phoenix just stopping on the shoulder blade. And Beth telling the referee to just count. And Ruca, however, gets right back in. Phoenix with a smirk on her face, welcoming this fight, but no, misses that shot. Wait a minute, no. Beth does grab her and hit to the midsection. Oh, So was getting away from that. No, So fights back. Big right hands off the shoulders of Beth Phoenix. Phoenix go for a powerbomb. Ruca kick to the midsection. Right hands far away, and Beth catches the second kick. And a big Irish whip sitting low to that turnbuckle, and oh, a splash from Beth Phoenix. And now look at the strength. So Ruca that way. So Ruca counter pinfall. So Ruca might have it here. Beth. Oh, one count. Now So top rope. This is the moonsault. And Beth back in control. Now Beth going for some high-risk offense of her own. Very uncharacteristic of Beth as she comes down with that elbow right across the top of the head. And an elbow to the lower back from Phoenix. I'm just pancaking So Ruca with that jumping elbow. And Ruca trying to Well, I was gonna say Ruca. I was gonna say trying to stay alive, but I don't think she has many options here. Look at Beth Phoenix showing that strength. Military press slam. And now Phoenix off the rope, misses that elbow. And now crossbody gets it. And it just seems like no matter every time Soul gets a little bit of offense, Beth Phoenix there to cut her off, carrying Soul. Sit up! Bomb! Goodness! And Ruca out at 2. And Ruca, I mean, is in trouble having that roll to the outside, and Beth brings her right back in. Ruca was on that apron. Phoenix grabbing her, just dragging her back into the ring. I mean, you gotta think Beth Phoenix is an early favorite to win the Queen's Gambit. Beth has Ruca up. Back slam. And Beth knows she's near that rope, but gonna have to pull her away. This might give Ruca the time she needs. We'll see here. Beth goes for the pin. Could this be it, folks? 2. And Soul out at 2. Irish whip. Nope, Soul grabs the rope, but not enough. Beth still on her, side slam. Ruca's just really compromised here as Beth continues her assault. Irish whip from Beth Phoenix. And look at it again, Soul in the air. Wait, Soul counter. Soul sunset flip again. Another pin from Soul. And Beth kicks out. And wait a minute, Soul to the top rope! Beth Phoenix on the outside! Soul coming down to the outside with the clothesline! I'm just stunned all over myself! Just how insane was that? And now Soul monkey flipping! Beth Phoenix! And now Phoenix, runs into a right hand! Does Soul Ruca. And Beth now slamming Soul Ruca's head of that apron. Man, that clothesline to the outside, that was something else. And so sent into the ring, just tossed. And Beth going for the pin again. And Soul again, just still alive. Beth's gonna have to do a lot more to take out Soul. And I think Beth, and now look, working on that knee. You see the knee brace, but Soul able to slip through, grabs the wrist, takes control. Counter from Soul Ruca. And Soul's got Beth on her shoulders. So beautiful face, kind of like an X Factor from the shoulder position. Face by big elbow from Soul Ruca, springboard moonsault. Soul goes for the pin. Can Soul have it here? No, Beth out at 1. Another monkey flip. And Soul, standing moonsault. Wait a minute, Beth though. Beth just like that takes control. Military press power slam. And this might be it for Soul Ruca, that last run. Not enough, and no, Soul still alive. What a match, what a contest. Soul trying to get to that corner. And Beth Phoenix just, Beth says, okay, perfect. Oh, okay, Beth. And Beth just mocking Soul Ruca now. Doesn't matter. No, it's not, dude, that's weird. Sour cream on wings is so weird. I think that's Soul's cooked. And that is all she wrote. Beth Phoenix. Ruca tried and tried to fight back, but was not enough. Ruca ate another glam slam, and that's all she wrote. But you got to give it up to Ruca. What a performance. And as Beth Phoenix celebrates her win, I want to go ahead and I want to talk about Queen's Gambit.
Here is your winner, Beth.
Queen's Gambit, folks, it's going to be stacked. I'm at 6 matches, but this is going to be a mini pay-per-view. Combat League Queen's Gambit. Did my screen just shut off? No, it's back. All right, so we're going to talk about Combat League Queen's Gambit here, folks. Quite simple. 6 matches on the card. Our opening match of the show, just as a testament to how stacked this show is going to be. Opening match of the show, Dominik Mysterio will be defending the Combat League World Championship against Rey Fenix. Then we have the Queen's Gambit 20-woman Battle Royal. And the winner of that Battle Royal, they earn a future Combat League Women's World Championship. And if you guys want me to go ahead and go through the names of who's competing in that Battle Royal, you know what? Fuck it. I ain't got much else to do. Our competitors, we have Beth Phoenix, Hana Kikuchi, Willow Nightingale, Ruca, Stephanie Valkyrie, Rhea Ripley, Mighty Molly, Tatum Paxley, Zelina Vega, Britt Baker, Io Sky, Chelsea Green, Bailey, Jordan Grace, Liv Morgan, Tiffany Stratton, AJ Lee, Alexa Bliss, Bianca Belair, and Sernai Berghagen. We then have Kurt Angle and John Cena. They will be revisiting their storied rivalry one more time, having one more match. Then it's anything goes when the Big Show and Randy Orton face each other in a street fight. And for ever since Combat Evolved Episode 1, really ever since Brawl on the Big Apple, MJF and Seth Rollins have been playing a game of one-upmanship, and it all comes to a head at Queen's Gambit. The two will face each other for the first time ever in the co-main event, and the winner earns a shot at the Combat League Men's World Championship. And finally, the main event of the evening. Combat League Women's World Champion Gail Kim believes her reign will be unprecedented. Meanwhile, Toni Storm believes that Combat League is on the precipice of becoming timeless. Who will walk out with the World Championship? It is challenger Toni Storm facing champion Gail Kim live on Twitch in our main event of Queen's Gambit. And with that, folks, Dominik Mysterio, the Combat League World Champion, comes out. If someone wants to play Dominik Mysterio in chat, I'm so down for it. He comes out, he joins the broadcast table, and Combat League goes to a commercial break. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna play some Arma. I don't know if I want to play while it's storming, but I would love to play some Arma tonight. Where can I order my AI like hooks are at AI or us? You need that AI or us. Hook was on it though, for sure. Nah, no tornado risk over here. Not yet. Or if there is, they haven't confirmed it. I'm gonna order some Combat League merch. I wish I had some t-shirts or something, dude. Yeah, it's storming, but I mean, they don't seem. Knock on wood, because you know anything could happen. When does it say its storms are gonna end? What? I put my phone. I guess for the next hour it's gonna storm. Ugh. It is time for our main event. I guess since no one wants to play Dominik Mysterio, we're just gonna have to pretend that he's on commentary. I'm out here with the world champion Dominik Mysterio. Back from break, we have main event action. And the Lucha Bros coming out first. This is the final match in the opening round of the tag tournament, and I cannot believe when I say this out loud. It is going to be the Lucha Bros taking on Barry Barnes, and folks, you're going to hear me right when I say this. Barry Barnes and his girlfriend, Anna Adams. And Bret Hart, he said, yeah, there was a loophole. He said he did not want Anna Adams, Barry Barnes in the tag team tournament. Is not a fan of, really just, he feels like he's putting Anna Adams in harm's way, but Barnes has said Anna Adams has been training with men all her life. They've been training with Barry Barnes. She's not training with the women. She's ready for this. They are the best tag team in Combat League. Oops.
And their opponents, Barry Barnes and Anna Adams.
Why won't the song play? I swear, YouTube only works when I don't want it to work. I never can get YouTube to work on when I'm on here. It just won't load. And this is like an always thing. Here we go. I don't use Spotify. And oh my God, I'm the world's most obnoxious couple. Full Throttle Love. Barry Barnes. Penta sidestep that super kick. And it might be lights out already for a Full Throttle Love. Barry, wait a minute, elbow counters, arm drag. Look at Barnes, those kicks. And a kick right to the face. And head scissors takeover from Barnes. Let's go and get that prediction up, folks. Beth Phoenix coming up short against Ruca. Main event, you know we definitely gotta get some pancakes. Who wins this? I want some big money on the line since this is the main event. Lucha Bros versus Full Throttle Love. Who will be the last team to make it to the quarterfinal round of the tag team tournament? And this is all a publicity here from Barnes and Anna Adams. Barnes goes for the pin and Phoenix breaks it up. Again, I'm out here with world champion Dominik Mysterio. I'm gonna talk like Dominik. And then Dominik right there, that man on the apron who you will be facing at Queen's Gambit. Maddox, I am not worried about him. He needs to be focused on one thing and one thing only, and that's focus on these two in the ring. And Dominik, I can't believe it. Anna Adams in there. And look at Phoenix just ties her up pinfall. Anna just daring him. And he's gonna show you all right, Anna. There's a forearm. And look at Barnes. Barnes says, no one touches my girl. And that allows Anna to get back in control. And Phoenix not taking this lightly. Back suplex on Anna Adams. And Barnes is a wreck. And Phoenix Neck breaker. This is what they asked for. And Barnes again. Anna eats a big knee. And wait a minute, Anna Adams comes back some forearms. And now goes for a pin immediately. Rey Fénix out at 1. And look at, I cannot believe this. Look at Anna. Anna, open running kick to Rey Fénix. Barnes was not playing. I can't believe she's in there. And now tags in Loverboy Barnes. These two make me sick, but look at this. What is this combination? Not drop kick. No neck breaker. No Anna Adams. No missile drop kick to the face. You have to respect the tandem offense. And Barnes with a moonsault, but doesn't get it. Hannah back in. Sling blade. Slim is back. Slim is back. What in the heck? There's a name I didn't. Now the only name left on my list. I need Key is Not on Fire to come back. Hit a top rope. No, Barnes striking across the midsection, and man, that tandem offense from Anna Adams and Barry Barnes. You can't help but be impressed. Who used the breakup? Someone remind me. I've already forgotten who used one. Whoa, what a forearm from Barry Barnes. And look, he's Anna on the back of his tights. Oh, Anna, my baby, I love you so much. I love you too, Barry. He's got Barry on the back of her tights. These two just make me sick. Can't hate them as athletes, though. Lucha Bros breaking it up. I don't know. Did Lucha break up the first time? Do they only have one breakup left? And there's yeah, I think they do. Super kick from Barry Barnes. And now Barnes springboard, drop kick, and he just landed right back on his feet with that shuffle kick. I love you so much. Oh, Barry, give me a smoothing, mama. These two again, I'm sorry, folks. They just creep me out. Oh, and the beautiful, just dropping Barnes. How you been, Slim? Where have you been at? Barnes catching the kick, trips pin up. Barnes standing moonsault. Look at Barnes with that submission applied. Why does it like Barnes' beard is growing in the dark? It's like glowing. Why is his beard glowing? Wait a minute. Lucha Bros! Tag team offense! Super kick! Back at Spell Driver! Fénix springboard! Moonsault and Barnes rolls out of the way! He got a lace front beard, bro. Oh, it is a Guri! That's what Anna gets her! Trying to just yell and talk down Fénix! And now boyfriend and girlfriend on the outside. And Barnes. Well, welcome back. We're glad to see you. And look at Fénix swagging it out. And there's Barnes right back in, of course. Poison Rana from Barnes to Fénix. And Barnes is going to go check on Anna, but Anna tells him to go for the pin. And Barnes does so. Pin out at 2. Pin a counter, inverted DDT. Kick from Barry Barnes, and Barnes rolling uppercut. Pump knee. Poison Rana again. And now Anna Adams getting tagged in, and I still cannot believe this. Anna going to the top rope. No way, what she got planned here? Coming down with a senton! A cross pinner and a pinfall to follow up! And that's the last breaker for the Lucha Bros, folks. Oh! Big kick! Running kick! Might have just knocked Pin out! Two with the stoner up. And the scoop slam from Anna Adams, impressive. And now Anna, no way, going to the top rope. What has she got? No, wait a minute. And Barnes says, let me, babe. You know who that is. And Barnes throwing Phoenix back into the ring. I'm sorry, Pinna back into the ring. And Anna, no handstand lariat! Pinna's still alive. Pinna Irish whip. No, Anna reversal. Big clothesline from Anna Adams. Tagging in Barnes. Look at those combinations from Barnes. Nope, misses the kick. Nope, slips through. Gets it anyway. Rockin' Pinna. I don't know what Barnes has playing here, but I don't like it. Kick right to the nope. Pinna catches the foot. Slave blade. Pinna's back in. He's got to make the tag to Phoenix. No, and Barnes fights out of that corner. Super kick. Pinna catches it again. Turns him around and a super kick from Pinna himself. Death Valley driver. Phoenix, the legal man, your challenger at Queen's Gambit. And Irish whip from both Phoenix and Pinna, busting Barry Barnes into the air. And now look at Anna was trying to talk trash to Phoenix and to Pinna. And now daring Pinna to come out to the ring. Wait a minute, no, what the hell? Set up powerbomb! Barnes and Anna planned that! Barnes and Anna planned that! Played possum so that Barnes could distract Pinna! And he kisses Anna before getting back in the ring. These two, I'm telling you, I don't like them. They make me sick. They make me uncomfortable. From Barnes! That rocks Pinna to his very foundation. And now Barnes stopping. This is I don't know what that was called, but doesn't get it. Sucks to be you, Barry. Pinna has Barnes up. Again, that powerbomb over the knee. And now Phoenix. Sin Pinna ricocheting into Barry Barnes. And now Pinna coming back. Nope. Doesn't get it. But it really doesn't matter because now an Irish whip into the Lucha Bros corner. Irish whip. Wait a minute. Pinna counters. Oh, lung blower! And Barnes out at one. The power of love's convincing him to keep fighting. He loves his baby so much he won't quit. Right hands from Barry Barnes, and I know I'm mocking him, and he deserves it. Jesus. Wait a minute. This might be it. And up, pinfall, and Anna Adams in there, and breaks it up. 2 breakups left for full Throttle Love, folks. Oh, going after that orange zero miedo. Oh, poor Barnes. What's it like to nearly have your arm ripped out of the socket, Barry? Maybe Anna's gonna kiss the boo-boo. Make your arm feel all better. And Phoenix, those elbows, right hands, Phoenix. Got Barnes on the shoulder. Oh, that's it. That's how he beat Dominik. And no, Barnes, shoulder up. Wait, Barnes counter, fireman's carry. And look at those combos from Barnes. Snap it. Oh, what a chop across the back and a brutal kick. And Adams tagged back in. And Anna, the fresher of the two. I still can't believe Anna in this match to begin with. And she's on that middle rope. Phoenix getting back to his feet. There's a drop kick. They cleared the ring. And she's got Phoenix up. Are you kidding me? Gutbuster. Senton. And now just those punches. Anna's got Phoenix. Oh, lighter bomb! Misses the damn shuffle. Well, doesn't miss that. Northern Lights suplex. Alexa not go for the pin. And now Anna top rope. Setanta again. Yeah, I like the original hairstyle you gave her, dude. I like that hair instead. I think it's better. It just kind of it adds to like the heel gimmick. And there's that rotation elbow. Let me take control of Pinna. Barry, what's the name of that move? And Phoenix still alive! How is he still alive? Cupid's arrow didn't work! And now Barnes! Lighter bomb! I don't know if he goes for a pin on that one. And that took a lot out of Barnes. More so than it. Oh, Barnes to the outside. No fit. Phoenix just no-sold that. Phoenix just totally no-sold that shit. Phoenix tossing Barnes back into the ring. Nope, and look at that. Barnes going after Phoenix. Going after Pinna. Phoenix is going to be in there by himself now. Rolling uppercut from Barnes. And he looks there. I'm doing this for you, babe. Oh, there's that super kick again from Barnes. And dead. Nope, got blocked. Jesus, just run with that Superman punch. What an intense tag team match this has been. This might be it, folks. This might be it. Package. Lucha Bros going for the coup de grace. Full Throttle Love has been eliminated from the tag team tournament. What a match, though. I love this tag team offense. And I mean, Full Throttle Love. I mean, how could you As much as I don't like these two, and as glad as I am to see them eliminated, Barnes and Anna Adams really did almost looked like they had Lucha Bros number in this match. I mean, of course they had to take shortcuts here and there, but man, what a match, what a main event. And Dominik Mysterio leaves the broadcast table and he gets in the ring and he cracks Phoenix with the championship belt, dropping Phoenix. And before Penta can realize what happened, Dominik has already left the ring. Penta kneeling down to check on Phoenix. Dominik heads up the ramp, holding the title up in the air. There's one more segment, and then we're gonna end the night. Dominik holds his championship up in the air, the camera focusing on him, and then cuts to Ray Phoenix still laid out on the canvas, Penta kneeling down to check on him, referee checking on him, and again the opening match at Queen's Gambit, Dominik Mysterio defending the World Championship against Ray Phoenix. And as Dominik taunts from the stage, the camera cuts backstage where Maxwell Jacob Friedman is still on the hunt for Seth. He's opening different doors in the corridors and he's still having no luck, but then looking for me, Max? And he's poked his head through the door that the Talent and Combat League staff used to enter the arena. And MJF sees Seth's head stick through this door and he breaks off in a mad dash toward the exit, and Seth quickly removes himself from the building. MJF is right behind him, shoving the door open, but the minute he steps out, the door slams shut. And the camera crew, they're lagging behind. They weren't able to catch up. So they don't have any visual footage of what's going on, but the audio, you can hear someone's getting slammed against that door. You hear all this noise, and when the camera team finally gets outside, the calamity is all clear, and we see what's happened because MJF is laid out on the ground, and standing above him is Smoke Morgan, and Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins with these vindictive, these devilish grins on their faces. They approach Smoke Morgan, and Paul Heyman digs into his suit jacket and he hands an envelope to Smoke. And Smoke opens up the envelope, taking out the cash, and he's counting it bill by bill. And once he confirms the cash is all there, he nods and says, "Pleasure doing business, gentlemen." And he walks off. Maxwell completely out-cold. Seth Rollins kneels down beside Max and says, "Can't you see, Max? I am always one step ahead. I run things around here, and at Queen's Gambit, you're going to learn your place. See you then, Max." And Seth Rollins stands up, and he and Paulman walk away from MJF's motionless body as Combat Evolved goes off the air. Folks, that is the end of our stream tonight. What's up, BadGuyMaddox? Barry Barnes, Anna Adams eliminated from the tag team tournament. Lucha Bros do advance to the next round. Again, we're doing Queen's Gambit Thursday night, 6 matches. Opening match, Dominik Mysterio defending the World Championship against Ray Phoenix. Then we have the 20-woman Queen's Gambit Battle Royal. The winner of that Battle Royal earns a future World Championship match. We then have John Cena versus Kurt Angle. We have Randy Orton versus Big Show in a street fight. And our co-main event, Seth Rollins versus MJF, a future shot at the Combat League World Champion at stake. And then our main event, the Combat League Women's World Championship, Gail Kim defending against Timeless Toni Storm. That is going to be this Thursday. You heard me correct. We are doing it in 2 days, 6:05 p.m. You guys better be there. You better be hyped. What did we think about tonight's show? And Blizz, I hope you like that little ending bit there with Smoke Morgan getting a little money to handle some dirty work. And that's the end of our stream, guys. I'll let you guys, we'll talk it out on Discord. Folks, I hope you guys are still having a great time with Combat League. We're about 5 shows in now. I'm having a lot more fun writing these shows than I am Journey.
So guys, I appreciate you sticking with me and keeping it going. Hope we're having some fun, some really solid matches tonight. I loved Ruca, Beth Phoenix. The women's matches have been on point. The tag match, the main event tag match is on fire too. But okay, guys, again, we have our quarterfinals now in our tag team tournament. We now know it is Damian Priest and Bray Wyatt against Carmelo Hayes, Javon Evans. We have Ice and Darkon and Hook against Bullet Club, Dead or Alive. We have the Hardy Boys against, who are the Hardy Boys facing? Hardy Boys against Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay. Holy shit, that's going to be a match. And then we have Adam Cole and Karrion Kross against the Lucha Bros. So folks, I hope you guys had a great night. I'm BadGuyMaddox, Twitch's #1 bad guy. You guys are the Bad Guy Club, the baddest club on Twitch TV. Remember to stay bad, because being bad is fun. I will see you guys Thursday night. Queen's Gambit. 2 World Championship matches on the line, or 2 World Championship matches taking place. 2 #1 contenders matches taking place. See you guys then. Take care.